Hello and welcome to Liner Notes. We're National Citizens, and we're here in Holding Patterns today, a lovely little bookshop and cafe and music place in the centre of Leeds, to talk to you about our first ever single. There were no singles before it.
No.
You can't find them. Anyway, Two Tables Apart. We released Two Tables Apart in 2023. I remember it was the first song that we properly recorded in a studio.
Yeah.
Because before that we were in a basement in someone's house. Technically it was a studio, it was nice. On an electric drum kit that was faulty and only played the loudest crash sounds possible anytime I hit the cymbal.
They were so washy, but I loved them.
Yeah. Anyway, not this track though. This track was fun. I was really happy with this one. Our first one we put together.
We recorded it with you and Jones.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Our love.
Our first love.
Yeah.
The secret silent member of National Citizens.
Silent member. He records most of our guitar parts.
This is true. Yeah, we it was the first time we worked with him, and we kind of brought this song in, and when we have this, we want to sound like, I don't even think we'd settled on pop punk back then. I think we were just like, it was more indie rock when we started.
Yeah, I guess, but this is when I just came back from my bachelor's.
Yeah.
So this was the first thing we did before we even started gigging again. Because we didn't start gigging until April 2024. So
Knocked
releasing
out in a
this,
wheelchair.
yeah, we released this into sort of nothing. But we'd been a band for
Too long.
about
Too
4 or
long.
5 years before this. But then I went away to Lincoln because I was like,
Smelly.
Lincoln's lovely.
It's
We're
really-
going back
You're
there
smelly.
soon.
Yes, I love Lincoln.
Yes, don't say things bad about Lincoln because we do have a gig there soon. Nobody knows that. Unimportant. Anyway, yeah, I went away to university, then we came back and then we're trying to find our brand.
You wrote it before university though.
I did. I wrote it ridiculously long ago.
I remember you sitting on the floor of a scout hut
Yeah.
with your laptop, writing this song on Logic, I assume.
It will have been.
And this is the first one that I didn't write with you, but I kind of watched you work and do things. And I was like, damn, this guy knows how to music.
Well, I started it because I'm a sucker for love. There's one thing about me, I'm a soppy little guy, which means that whenever I get like a crush on someone, it just becomes my entire thing.
I never noticed, ever.
I mean, not anymore. It's that sort of teenager thing where it's like, oh my god, this is the biggest love to ever exist and nothing will ever be better than it. And we went to Scouts and I remember I had my laptop because I needed to do some college work. Like, we weren't finished. I think it was December, so I must have had some deadlines coming up. And one thing about being on Scouts is I was always so emotional on Scout camps anyway. So that,
Intense.
with having to write a song, having to put music together anyway, having people that I have crushes on being there and being locked in camping with them for a week, you get music out of that. So Two Tables Apart, the first initial thought came to me when I was sat 2 tables apart from them.
Whoa.
Imagine that.
That's crazy.
I think we were sat for lunch. I think we've been out doing activities. We were sat for lunch and we had like these sort of like long tables. So I'm sat like on this bench. Then they're sat 2 tables apart from me. But I remember my crush was facing the opposite direction. I'm staring at the back of their head. And I'm like, this is horrible actually. I hate anything to do with it. Yeah, I was going through it. But I'm like staring at the back of their head and I'm going, this is not nice. This is not a nice feeling. So I just started to write about it. And I actually, some of the lyrics I pulled from, I always write lyrics and never finish them. So this was one of the ones that I'd like half written it. Well, not half written it. It was text in a notebook somewhere. And I was like, yes, this is the song that the first few lyrics You pull too hard and I fall apart. I'm a puzzle piece with some missing parts. That's not about love. That's about my favourite board game, Jenga.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I only just remembered it now.
Oh, no, yes, I remember this.
Yeah, because I'd written a song. It was one of my writing exercises when I was trying to get back into writing lyrics that meant something, rather than literally say it as you mean it lyrics. So I wrote that, because I was like, it's such an emotional line. It's just about Jenga. I just really like Jenga. I don't even own a copy of Jenga. If someone needs to buy me a present for any occasion, like my birthday gig coming up on Wednesday the 1st of July at Wharf Chambers,
there will be Jenga.
show up with the Jenga or don't show up at all. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, so I had my lyric book on me and my laptop on a scout camp in the middle of nowhere.
Why wouldn't you?
With no service. But yeah, I took that lyric, popped it on, and then I was like, you'll never know how much I want you. Because I was like, I can't call it love, because it's not. Because I don't really know what that means, because
you're 12.
17? You didn't know me when I was 12, because you would have been 9, 10?
11.
I don't know how maths works.
You're less than a year older than me.
I'm less than a year older than you.
You're exactly 360 days older than me.
Anyway, not important to the story at all. But yeah, laptop, book, writing lyrics, you'll never know how much I want you. And then I remember I wrote it, and then I look up, I'm like, it's so cringy and weird. That's another thing it's the reason I don't really write too many songs now, is because every time I write a lyric that means something, I immediately get cringed out by myself, and then stop writing it. Which means I've got some really cool bass lines, I've got some really cool drum parts. Like, obviously I'm always adding drum parts to other tracks, but this is one of the ones that I can't do it anymore. It's a skill that I need to relearn.
I have the opposite problem, where I write loads of lyrics.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a shower writer. I write in the shower, get out of the shower, record a voice note.
I don't want to see them soggy papers from you writing in the shower. Because it's either that or you bring your phone in, which is worse because your phone is always smashed.
And then I'm like, Asher, I wrote this verse. Can you make it into a song, please? When I'm being lazy.
And often
Don't
the
do it
answer is
myself.
no. Unless you lock me in your room and then I'm forced to do it.
I wrote the third verse of this one, though.
Yeah, because we got into the studio, and I remember it was another thing of my lyrics being cringy, is we got into the studio, I sat there with the lyric book, because I don't think we'd ever, properly gone through it, and I'm reading the lyrics, and I saw the verse, and I went, no, and then I immediately scribbled it out. It had been a verse for so many years at that point, because I'd written it 4 years prior to us starting to record it, but I got into the studio, opened the book, just, no thank you, don't want it anymore. And then I was just kind of like, I'll leave you to it, because I
had to write it in 5 minutes in the studio.
And then you recorded it.
Good job, I have
Straight
lots
away.
and lots of emotions
Yeah.
that are not processed. That's
Honestly,
the best bit about it.
Better on you than me.
You lead me on and you give me a...
Oh, don't sing it. I don't want to hear it. I'm surprised that didn't go with the rest of the singles, to be fair. I think it's because Ewan recorded it. I was like, no, the quality's good, but just as a song, I'm like, really does not fit with everything else we've got coming out. Because it's so indie.
It was the pop song to open the door for everything else.
Yeah, it's the only pop out of the pop punk that we do. That's why we can call ourselves pop punk, because we've got one pop song, and the rest of it isn't punk, but it's also not pop, and therefore...
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go through my points.
Yeah.
These are M's special points.
That's a bad name for it.
Okay,
Special.
so, the beginning of National Citizens, definitely not anymore. This has not happened recently at all. You always shout at me for getting the lyrics wrong, but you don't notice until 2 years after the song was released.
Yeah, when I'm driving in my car and then I hear you talking about being a puzzle piece, and I'm like, Why is the puzzle piece missing
But
parts?
I've been singing that song for years.
But I'm behind a drum kit, which is like a wall of sound.
Not when we're in the studio.
Yeah.
You were sat next to me. I had a microphone.
Yeah.
And you still didn't pick up on it.
I don't really listen to you most of the time.
So, the lyric is, you pull too hard and I fall apart. I'm a puzzle piece.
Pieced. There's a D
That's
at
not
the
what
end.
I sing.
I'm a puzzle pieced with some missing parts because it's the Jenga tower and you've pulled some of the Jenga pieces out.
And that makes
Like-
perfect sense.
Yeah.
However, I'm 30% sure that in the recording it still says peace.
It definitely does, but I do have a very exclusive one-of-one edition t-shirt where we have M's face drawn into a puzzle piece in Sharpie that just says, I'm a puzzle piece. And it's beautiful.
That was a good shirt.
Ooh, if you join the National Citizens Discord, I might upload
Oh,
the original
God.
meme of that from when I first noticed that the lyric was wrong. And then you'll get to gaze at that in all its glory.
Thank you for that so much.
Yeah, you need to be humbled.
And that's not happened since. I promise. You sing Alice now.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I mean, you can.
I can.
do
You
it
do
live.
live. You sing Alice live now.
I do.
So now the lyrics are right in that one.
Yeah. What did you get wrong in that one?
It was mind and eyes at the beginning. But we're not talking about that yet.
Tired mind.
We're not talking about that yet.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
not talking about that yet.
Different episode. Different
Okay.
place. Maybe.
My mum gave one of our CDs, our old CDs,
Mm-hmm.
to my grandparents, and they listened to it, and they said, we really like it, but do you have to swear all the time? Yes, is the answer. I was annoyed.
We have radio edits.
Yeah, not on the CD. We should have made my grandma a special CD.
No, we made too many CDs. I think
There were
if
so
we
many
burned
CDs.
any more, I think we did it on my dad's computer, like in my
Don't
conservatory.
know how it survived.
Yeah, I think it could have exploded. I think there was always potential.
So, about a month ago, we rebooted the song. The
Yeah.
song's exactly the same, but the promotion for the song,
Different.
whole new reboot.
Yeah.
We've got brand new artwork, which looks absolutely lovely, and it matches Halloween now, which we love. That was done by Tyler Hartley.
Yeah. And it is beautiful.
It's really good.
We sent
I like the crow.
so many notes about it. I
Which,
just like
again,
notes.
you decided on like way after I was like, yeah, this is good.
But my thinking was
Late.
bird.
Mm.
And that's kind of all that mattered. And then I forgot that the artwork actually covers this single and Halloween at the same time. So that's how we came up with the ombre idea, where it's like half blue, half orange, to kind of represent both of them.
And they're like the beginning of what we're going into. We did the reboot. We have new artwork by Tyler Hartley,
Yeah.
and we got help from Launchpad.
We did get help from Launchpad, yes. We've been pestering Claire for years to kind of do anything, and then we would show up to conferences, give her nothing except from our love and appreciation.
It took a lot of years to get everything together.
Yeah.
What we have coming, we've been working on for 2 years now, and
the
she
stuff after
really was so patient with us.
She always is. We love Claire.
We do love Claire. You were gonna say something then afterwards.
Yes, we were going to talk about your
Oh god.
very, very secret things that are only being released on Discord at the moment. But if you've spoken to him ever, you will have already heard about him.
You will know half the story. If
Yeah.
you ask me a question, I will answer it.
Yeah.
So, what can we say? So there was the cover.
Yeah.
You can only get if you go to a gig. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a secret you can only get if you can go to a gig. Mm-hmm. We have everyone in the Discord that are cracking the secret codes.
Yes.
They haven't finished. They're nearly there. I've made them all do the spoiler tags. So
Yeah.
if you want to go in the Discord and you haven't figured it out yet, don't worry. Everything's hidden. I kept deleting my mum's post because she kept putting it up without spoiler tags, and I was like, no. We've got... That's coming out... When's this coming out? The end of the month.
I can't see the calendar, I don't know.
The calendar's in here. This is coming out at the end of the month. So, by this time, they will have 2 comics.
2 comics? Yes, we have a comic book coming out that we haven't released yet.
No,
therefore,
but you've got it.
You've got it. We don't.
We don't have it.
It's not real. I mean, we do have it.
We have it.
It's in our emails.
It's just... Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the cover, you can get a print at one of our gigs.
Yes, by buying a ticket in advance and letting us know about it.
And I'll give you a free cover.
Yeah.
We got 2 coming out. It'll be 2 tables apart and Halloween.
Yeah.
And then we've also got diary entries that they will have seen already. That was started to release.
The diary entries started coming out last week as of this recording.
Yes. And they have secret codes. Some of them are story-based codes. Others are different kinds of codes for different things. Do with that what you will.
I haven't decoded any of them. I've just watched other people do it and then started to tick to say I approve it, but I actually have no involvement in it.
Yeah. If you post something in the Discord and you're wanting approval to see if you got it right, make sure you look at who sent you a tick, because it will be Asher and it will be wrong.
I just like to approve of people. You know what? I like to see the best of people.
This is true. I know. Big cross. All the time. We watched our guitarist gaslight your boyfriend into believing that what they said was completely correct. So wrong.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
We were doing a little code breaking session in the community hangout in Discord. I wasn't paying attention, I don't know.
Was so right about the code. They basically had it, but poor Tom was so stressed about everything I'd sent them.
But so committed as well.
So committed. It was really fun. That they were just like, no, Robin, you can't be right because this isn't right. They had 2 P's and 2 L's in their alphabet.
Yeah, there were like 29 characters.
I was like, it's just an alphabet, Tom.
Yeah, because I remember I wrote out the alphabet because I was like, that's the one bit I know I can do. And I wrote it out. And then Tom sent in theirs. And then I wrote out the alphabet again for them. Because this is while you were... I think you went to the bathroom. And Tom had come back and was like, I've solved it. And we're like, no, you haven't.
Oh, bless. It's been really fun. My mum and dad both got involved. I got my brother-in-law doing it.
Yeah.
Noah's house.
We've got the Wordle.
We got the Wordle daily. That was
the
fun.
Wordle is not related to any of that. I just like doing the Wordle on the Discord
He
with
forces
everybody.
everyone in the Discord to do the Wordle.
I don't force them. Some people have been getting to it before me, but that's because I don't wake up until like 11 o'clock. Anyway, I think that's everything we had to say.
Pretty much.
Good. I'm so enthusiastic about filming in public. I love it.
This was your idea.
Yeah. Anyway, we're in holding patterns. We're national citizens. You are you. Thank you for coming and listening to Line Notes.